cult of Walmart infects the average worker. I think they're like, I either say this chant or I'm out on my ass looking for another fucking job.
I wonder what their turnover rate is.
Oh,
there.
here, but I forgot. I left off the
how
last
fast
line
it
of
is.
it. It goes, "Who's number one? The customer, always."
Yeah.
I mean, you could have worse credos.
You could. It's a great credo, but to have to chant it and Walmart fucking like oiling the fucking machine of their corporate.
So if right
world
now,
with the fucking blood of the workers.
if I instituted a little secret stash cheer between me, Mike, and Ming every morning, would I be a bad guy? Would I be like some sort of like?
Honestly, I would be.
Would I be crushing their quote unquote souls as you?
No, because
call
it's so personal.
There you go. Now you got
It's
something
so
for the show.
personal. At first, I would be like, he's either breaking balls just to see if they'll do it.
He's going to the doctor.
Or two, he's lost his mind. And I don't know why he's doing it then.
First, you're flipping over
even
pictures.
If it was like, even if you were like, Ming would do it. There would be Ming would do it.
You'd have shirts made up.
It'd stop him from doing it. You'd be like, dude, enough. We do it once in the morning. We don't do it all day.
So yeah, maybe some creative listeners can make me a secret stash chant, and I will secretly record them doing it, and we'll play it on the podcast.
Okay.
See if I can convince them to do it. Okay.
I don't think it's going to be that hard.
All right. So Declan, maybe we'll set up a place where you could submit it. Okay, like maybe Creaky Cares.
Yeah, it's Creaky Cares at
and you could
gmail.com.
and Declan will forward me some of the best chants, and I'll see if I can get Mike and Ming to get on board. All right, my last thing, not much to do about Father's Day, but I thought because I think this is definitely coming, and I want to get your feelings on it.
This is around the corner.
In Japan, adult diapers will soon outsell baby diapers.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty
You think
insane.
that's going to sweep this country?
Well, I think that, Japan this is how they're selling it to the elderly.
Mhm.
More freedom, more ability to live on your own and not have your children have to take care of you now.
Okay, I thought the angle was like a sex fetish, like
Oh, no,
like you
no,
have
no,
your
no,
average businessman like walking around in diapers and nobody knows.
No, this is truly
Until
just
he
like
makes us stinky.
this is truly marketed towards people who may have a little bit of trouble getting to the toilet in a timely fashion.
Right.
So, but it's
Sign me
crazy. It's a craze now, and people are getting on board. And I want to know, wouldn't you rather wear a diaper than have to make your adult daughter take care of you? Isn't that the better way to go?
No.
That was the most
If you have to shit in your fucking pants,
that was the most decisive
I'd rather have
no I've
somebody.
ever heard in my
I'd
life.
rather have somebody take care of me.
Well, think about it. Think about it right now. How awful it would be if your parents are subjected that to you right now as they're getting older. Do you really want to do that to your kid?
You
when
would
they're
be reading about like people would be forwarding that account like from their email. It's like man fucking completely ignores parents as they shit all over the place.
But come on, I mean, think about it though. Is it that bad though? Too, we're getting close to that age. We're closer to we're close to adult diapers right now than we are to children's diapers. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, so who's to say though that like you're not going to need a diaper in about 10 years? Should there be a stigma attached to it?
Oh my God!
Should there be a stigma attached to it?
There's no way am I fucking wearing an adult diaper, brother. There
Why?
ain't no way.
Why? What's wrong with
I'll move
it,
in
though?
fucking Africa and walk around fucking naked before I wear a fucking diaper, man. I'll go fucking live like a fucking Aborigine.
What are you
or something.
talking about, though? Why?
You just gotta get Sunday
I
Chloe.
just couldn't
has to
do
help
it though,
you.
man. You're meant to wear diapers once in your life. I don't think
I think this
you
is
revert back to that. You
this
revert
is
back
what
to a baby.
this is what
Lose your hair,
the makers
shit your
of diapers
pants.
have to whittle down this kind of caveman attitude that you have regarding because think about it. It doesn't always have to be number two. Dudes are going. It's more likely all three of us are going to have wiener problems, right? Keep taking care of going to the bathroom and
You
stuff.
don't know that? How do you know?
As you get older, it's just
But
natural.
not everybody's like that.
Joe Theismann says he was going to the bathroom, urinating like 20 times a day.
That's Joe Theismann. It's not you. It's not. It depends on
But you
your
could
on
probably take a
genes
pill
and
for
everything
that.
else
You don't
in your
have to
family.
necessarily. Do you? I mean, it would be really difficult. Like I bend over and you see like a diaper hanging out. Like it would be so difficult to tell you.
Why,
that.
though?
It's a lump of shit in there.
I think
to almost
I
everything.
think our generation it will be, but I think our kids' generation will grow up in a world without a stigma of somebody laughing at their diaper.
Here's
you
the
might
thing.
be right with that.
I would wear a diaper before I went to. That's not a big stretch though. Like I would wear a diaper before I went to a retirement home. But
That's how they're selling it.
I would also kill myself before I went to retirement home. I just couldn't do it.
Let's say it becomes the norm in about 20 years. Hopefully, we're all still
It's
here.
like in fashion now to shit your pants.
And I'm up at the front. I'm up at the front counter. I'm ringing somebody up, and I start going.
Just dripping down your leg.
And you know I'm up to no good.
Is that the way? I mean, but what do you? Are you suffering from dementia where you're
No.
just shitting in
Could
front
you
of
imagine
people?
though?
Well, is that dementia, or is that you just got to go?
How are you able to sit up there and run the register, but you're like, I have to literally shit my pants? Is that
No,
even-
you're going in a diaper, which is a lot different than
He's
going
like
in your pants.
he's doing a keyboard.
It
He's
just
like
sounds like
stopping
you're
in between.
lazy.
Like I think no.
Really, the bathroom's all the way at the
Typing in.
back of the store.
Or let's just say you don't have a bathroom at your disposal. Okay, let's just say I'm at the movies, and I don't want to miss the movie.
It's a love scene, real quiet.
Or would it be? Can we come to a point in society where it's not a big deal?
Not in public like that.
Not in our lifetime.
Why,
It
though?
won't happen in our
Why?
lifetime.
Could you imagine? Could you like you've had when when you're a kid when you were an infant when they were
Right.
starting to go to the bathroom?
And how
So
many
if you're up there
times?
and you're
How many
making a
times did
face-
we see our wives pick up our kids and put their diaper 2 millimeters from their nose and go, "No, he's good."
That's what I want my kid to do to me.
Right? We had
It's
no
fucked up,
problems,
isn't it?
right? We
fucking
don't
crazy.
think anything of it. But why can't we go as we're going out of our life, as we're going on the twilight, the golden side?
There's difference though, man, between an infant and a full-grown adult.
Yeah, like a
it's just
90-year-old
not the
man.
same. It's just like
As
skin's
long as I
wrinkly
clean it
or,
up, as long as I take care and I dispose of my own diaper, I'm not having
that's
somebody
a
else
different
do
story.
it.
You're still taking care. You're
Right.
talking about an accident and just like flagrantly just shitting in your pants. Just like I'm not even going to attempt to fucking go to the bathroom.
Flagrantly.
Just like I just got these.
Do something.
I got these new, new diapers, and I don't even have to make an attempt to go to the bathroom.
You
I can
would
just let
be-
it go. If I'm eating
I'm
my
telling you
sandwich,
right
I'm
now.
going to let it go right in there in the restaurant.
If you were the spokesman for adult diapers, you could sell them. You got that look. You got that face.
He could be in a bathtub.
You could be the new
Face it,
spokesman.
we're getting older.
Right, and
Sometimes a little
it
slips out.
shouldn't be an embarrassment. And like I said, as long as you're taking care of your own cleanup, what difference does it make?
It's just like
Till you pull off that first diaper and you'll be like, this ain't for me either. So, you know what? Start throwing it on the wall, creeps down like one of those sticky octopuses.
Well, why on earth am I throwing it against the wall? Why on earth am I doing that?
You're mad. You're just
Why?
Like, oh, this ain't for me. There's difference between like an infant shit and an adult that's like
I don't know, like
56,
some infant shit is
56,
like
so
toxic.
specific.
67,
56.
whatever it is. You're just like, whoa,
So
something's
like,
not right.
right around 10 years from now. I mean, I
Alpha
had
shit in there. And
I can say this now since she's passed on, but like my grandmother in those, that later stage of her life, like had big problems with that kind of thing. And she never seemed to be pleased about it. But at the same time, it's like she never wore
But
a
she
diaper
remained.
either.
But she remained on her own almost to the end.
Yeah, she was 98. And
That
she
is a
re-
testament to
That's
someone's
that's
will.
what I would do.
Grandmother died
I would
98
just
too.
refuse. I'd be like, I'm not. She would not go into a nursing home. Would not. I don't know if I ever told you. She was doing okay. Then she started like doing really poorly, and they brought her up to King James. She hooted and howled and made such a fucking fuss that they're like, fine, and they sent her back home. She was at home for maybe a year, and then she got sick again, and they sent her to this other place over in Eatontown where she was in the hospital for almost a month. And then the next 2 weeks, she was at some other rest home in Eatontown, and I used to go see her all the time. And they started to think, like, she's not going to last that much longer. So they called my brother Eric, and they were like, you know, you want to come back and say goodbye to Gertie and all that stuff. And he flew back. He was living in California. He flew back from San Francisco, landed in Jersey. He met, Damien. He met him for coffee or something, and then he went to the rest home and missed her by like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's horrible, right? How bad did he feel?
He felt kind of bad, and I mean, pretty bad. You know him; he's the only one with real feelings in the family.
Yeah.
He felt pretty bad about it, but I mean, in time, you just have to be like, "What the fuck? Like, what could I like? Who would have predicted that?"
Oof.
He was just like, I remember talking to him after. He's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Then, of course, you know, I would tell him like her last words are like, "Where's Eric?"
That'll teach him. Tell him, Steve Dave.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.
Made when these two masked crime fighters met in a historic television crossover. Now, superstar filmmaker Kevin Smith and radio host comedian Ralph Garman join forces with artist Ty Templeton to bring the greatest heroes of the 60s and their famous partners, Robin and Kato, together again. Don't miss this brand new digital comic series co-published by DC Comics and Dynamite Comics, featuring painted covers by Alex Ross. Get the first issue now for only $1.99 on the DC Comics app for iPhone and Android. Read DCEntertainment.com, the Comixology app for Amazon's Kindle Fire, the Google Play Store, and more. Don't miss Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet, #1. Available now.
Seiji, I want to get these commercials done. Know why?
What?
Because I want to go watch TV.
I watch TV?
Yeah. Can I watch TV?
I'm not funny.
You know what? I'm not going to watch regular TV, though. I'm going to watch HuluPlus.com.
Not good.
HuluPlus.com/TSD. If you want to get a sweet, sweet deal, that's where you go.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, $7.99 a month. Get your shows anytime, anywhere.
Oh, no.
It's only $0.25 a day. You know the coins you collect? The big one, the quarter that's worth 25 cents?
No, sure.
That's it. That's all it costs. Right now, sign up at huluplus.com/TESD or click on the banner on the website and get 2 weeks free full access, completely free. You can see your cartoons like Sanji and Craig, SpongeBob, or Arthur. Or if you're like Dada, you can watch documentaries like High on Crack Street.
Yeah.
You want to watch High on Crack Street?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Anyway. Let's make this short for everybody so we can go back to watching HuluPlus.com/TESD. If you don't have it, you're very, very silly.
It's